Well, when you're telling a story about New York, you gotta put your foot on New York. Remember in the old days, people were shooting in Toronto
Yes.
for New York or Vancouver. It's like, wait a minute, yo, those ain't the same New York bricks.
Those streets are too clean. That subway has no rats, and on and on.
Exactly, and no 50-cent hot dogs.
Dirty water dogs.
All of the elevation of the people.
So you really see that happening?
Listen, man, we are elevated as people. When I said Bobby Digital, hey, we gotta go digital. Listen, you can't do nothing without digital, bro.
Right about that, yeah.
Also, when you think about, especially in the art world, even though right now on the political stage, you know, we going blue, red, and everybody going bum, bum. Nah, look in this room.
Yeah.
It's here, yo. So, I always said a better tomorrow. All right?
Shouts to John Woo.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we are in a better tomorrow. And if you don't know you're in a better tomorrow, snap out of it. I reached out to him. I said, well, I got this episode that I think nobody could direct but you. And he had the time to do it. And it's the beautiful thing about it, if you guys ever check out this episode, it's called, it's episode 3 of the new season. It's called Dirty Dancing. And we take the cast back to the 70s to, you know, to tell the story of ODB's album. And to have someone like Mario Van Peebles, who him and his father are pioneers of what was called the black exploitation field. And to have him actually be the guy to direct this episode and to, you know, bring in the Soul Train energy and bring in energy that was actually from his father's legacy, I think it was an incredible blessing for us as showrunners, but also
people who grew up watching Soul Train in all those movies, right?
Yeah, man, it was super cool. And Mario is such a smart, well-versed in culture and art. I mean, this guy is sharp, man. And we learned so much from him. And I had to tell him the truth is that when Mario Van Peebles was doing the movie New Jack City,
classic.
I actually used to I actually literally went to the set, hung around, hoping that's to be an extra and hoping to meet him. I didn't meet him, wasn't an extra. I seen them do this, like, they wouldn't let me on set. I was like, you know, at the barricade, and I went days.
Wow. And
then to have years later to have him come and collaborate with me is a testament of the power of art and the testament of dreams.
Yeah.
And the writer's room, you know, Gabe and Emily and Zena and all of us, Michael, we talked about the map a lot inside that writer's room. And we aimed, and hopefully we achieved, creating a map with this series. You know, young people are gonna go through being young. You're gonna have your first smoke, your first drink, your first intercourse. Listen, you're gonna go through all this, baby, all right? And if you wanna be an artist, you're gonna go through a lot of these chambers and pitfalls in any field. And if you watch our story, you can actually at least get some type of navigation, some type of like, wait a minute, I remember when that happened to the Wu. And you'll see that through all the adversities, that there's strength in unity. You know what I mean? There's strength in numbers and strength in unity. You know, life itself is a union of things. So we set out to do that, and we hope that we achieved it, and we'll know as time go on. And then once I met Quentin Tarantino and we became buddies, I saw a piece of art in him that resonated with myself, and we talked about it, and I said, yeah, I think this is like the expression I want to do, and so I did it. The challenge is that it's hard to do anything the first time, and you're asking somebody to give you money to do something that you've never done before, you know what I mean? But fortunately, I had a successful career, and I had a demo. I did a demo of a Kung Fu film, and I showed it to them. They said, oh, he did it on his own. He know how to do it. And that allowed them to open the door for me.
Just like music, right? Like, you gotta have that shop that demo around before somebody takes a chance on you.
I'm finding a new way of language and expression now by studying the classical musicians.
Okay.
I kind
New
of
chamber as it was.
yeah, new chamber. So the classical musicians and their stories is fascinating me now. All right. If you fight that, you're fighting yourself and you're fighting your own other half. And my wife has been such a blessing to me and a joy to me. And me not, you know, I would say in our community, we had an old slogan, oh, you got a woman, you know, keep her in check and don't give her no money and, oh, man, get out of here. That's old 70 pimp shit, all right?
Right.
What we do, your woman, your wife is your partner. It takes knowledge and wisdom to bring forth understanding. The coldness sometimes of those long road trips, you know what I mean? We actually thought that Best Westerns and Super 8 hotels were nice.
We're like high-end fly.
I'm just telling you, bro, it's such a crazy thing to live that journey.
Thanks for watching the U-Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.